We're back. So that was interesting. Possibly some sort of memory leak. I don't know what's going on. So it's still back down to not them using the same thing. It's them using, one of them is using, you know, there's something else. Okay, so that is interesting. Anyway. I don't know if I can stand because I don't know what his... He one-shot me, so whatever. So, I don't know what's causing that. I need to put a... I think I need to put a... I'm going to install a program to kind of see what's freezing my computer. And it's one of two programs, and I don't know what it's doing. I don't know if, like, people are like, use this in this, or use this in this, or use this in this. And none of that has really worked, or don't do this in this. And none of that has really worked, so... So it is what it is, right? I mean...
Greetings. If you haven't heard... Do come again.
Sith Academy is no more. I just literally killed everybody there. I haven't heard there's some trouble over at the Academy. What sort of trouble? There's been fighting there. My sales are through the roof. Always, especially when the Sith are in trouble. Let's see what he has. Yeah, he doesn't have very much good stuff. Okay, we're gone. Thank you. Oh yeah, we'll do that later. That's your hope for trying to become a student there. Okay, cool. We've now saved the game. Because I may step into the thing and be like, hey, it's final mission time. Which is fine. I mean, we've only been streaming for like maybe an hour, maybe almost going on 2. It's hard to tell now because I literally... Oh, that's 3. Let's see what's going on. Where's my Sith lightsaber? Did I lose it? Or is it just not upgradable? Did they take my Sith lightsaber away? Or is it just, or are they just, they're just not upgradable. So it's not good. Okay, that's fair. Let's see what else. I did get some crystals and stuff. Plus 2 damage. Plus 6 damage? Nice. Oh. I don't think I can use that. I'm on the dark side. Raken's good. Giroux. Nice. It's fine. What are we thinking?
What? I have been bothered by something of late.
What is it?
I never told you where I came from, did I? Where I grew up as a child? I suppose I was trying to deny what I was feeling.
What?
I have been wrestling with my feelings inside. Trying to come to terms with it, but I find I cannot. I must have someone to blame. Someone to blame for the destruction of my homeworld. Someone who is responsible for the death of everyone I have ever known, except those on Dantooine. Taris. It was Taris that the Sith destroyed to try to kill you and your precious Bastila. Taris, my homeworld.
Oh, you're from Terrath.
If it were not for you and Bastila, the Sith would have never had reason to destroy that world. It was your fault for being there, and your fault for rescuing Bastila. Without your intervention, the Sith would have had no cause to lay waste to my childhood. Just let me vent my anger. I need someone to blame. Something. I hated that world. Yet everything I learned as a child, I learned there.
Okay.
It is as much a part of me as the air I breathe. I have this ache inside me, where all my childhood memories lay, and I find your face there with them. If it was not for you, that world would still exist. I know. I suppose I realized that. But it is so hard to lose your entire past.
Yeah, that's true. I understand
You
that.
would not understand. Yes. Yes, I suppose it will.
I need to like keep my team
as long
together.
as we remain focused on our task, it will. I am sorry. I will try not to distract you and...
Cool. Is there something wrong? How did you rescue me from slaves? I have sworn. Okay. Perfect. No, wrong way. Wrong way. I just want to go talk to Mission. There's at some point where, I mean, maybe you got to be really evil or really bad to Mission. But there's some point where Mission like
Hey
wants
there.
to leave,
What can I do for you?
and you can like.
I've made my peace with Griff, and what? So is it? Okay, have it your.
Whatever. I don't think she has anything in there that I've talked to her about me being Revan. She forgives me. She's good with it. I want to be evil, but not Sith. If that makes any sense.
Yes, what's on your mind? If you're ready to talk, then...
And
I can't hate you. I tried. I wanted to hold you responsible for all the things you've done for my wife, for Telos, for Dustil. But I can't. I got the revenge I always wanted when Saul died. But it hasn't brought me the peace that I thought it would.
Okay.
There's a darkness inside you that must be Revan. But there's more to you as well. I see it. I know it's there.
oh
That's
yeah,
why
we're
I
not
can't
going to
hate you, why
Korriban.
I
So
don't
like,
want
yeah, I'm
any
good.
more
We're
revenge.
not
You
going
don't
to
have to be Revan. You can be so much more.
I know what
Whatever
we're
the
doing.
Jedi
So
did to you,
this
they
isn't
gave
the
you
end
that
game because I have another
chance.
planet
Whatever's
before
happened up
going
until
to the
this
star
point, there's
map
going to come
or
a
the
time
star,
where you
whatever the
you're
fuck
gonna
we're
have to
going
make
to.
a choice, and there won't be any turning back. Well, then I hope I can save you from yourself.
Let's go to Korriban, Starforge system, Starforge. Yeah. I don't think I have anything else to do, so let's go to Starforge system. This is what, Rakata Prime? My understanding. Oh, and do we get a fight scene? Maybe. We just killed a lot of Sith. They gotta be kind of like ticked at me. No. No, it could be, yeah, we're... No?
You are strong, child. But I will break you.
I'll never fall to the dark side. You think torture will turn me, Malik? You're a fool.
Torture? No, dear Bastila. You misunderstand. This is but a taste of the dark side to whet your appetite.
Ooh.
When you finally swear loyalty to me, it will be willingly.
Never.
Such resolve in your words, but I see the truth in your heart. The dark side calls to you, Bastila. You hunger to taste it. Become my apprentice, and all its power can be yours.
Sorry about that. Some of these, accounts you get from, like, the internet, like the bot accounts that are trying to, like, sell you on viewers and stuff like, their names are, like, absolutely, like, crazy. Aware Bondage P. There's words in there. That is true. So yeah, we'll be doing some ricotta today. Ricotta.
The Star Forge. I've never seen anything like it. I'm transmitting these coordinates to Admiral Dodonna. Maybe a quick strike by the Republic can cripple the Sith fleet. Message is away. Now we can just wait for the Republic to show up. We should be safe here. We're outside their sensor range. Small vanguard of Sith fighters coming in hard. Someone needs to get on those gun
Why
turrets.
is it always me?
Take
There's
those
so many
fighters out
people on
before
this
we
ship.
report our position to the main fleet.
Always me. Bang bang. Why do we always get hit in the same part of the hull / like deflector shields? I've done this so many times that, like, if it's
Incoming fire.
I only got one. 2. He's coming. 3, 4, 5. Is he coming? That last one is a tricky one. The Force is strong with this dude. There he goes. Well, not that strong. Let's head to the planet.
We've got problems. We've flown to some kind of disruptor field. All my instruments are jammed. We've got massive overloads in all systems. I'm picking up a single planet in this system. I'll try and put us down there. Hold on. This may be a rough landing.
So we're going to Rakata Prime, dudes. I think we need to bring another Jedi with us and a shooter. I'm thinking we bring... We'll try... Cool ships. We will try... There's something here. It's not a star map. It's like something else we're looking for. Karth, you deal with that stuff. Me, somebody, and somebody else.
Whew. Talk about your rough landings, Karth. What's the matter? You're flying like you've been on an all-night Teresian ale drinking binge.
That disruptor field fried our stabilizers. We're lucky we made it down in one piece. But if I can't find the salvage to make repairs, I won't even be able to get the Ebonhawk airborne again.
During our rather rapid descent, I noticed the hulls of many crashed ships scattered across the landscape. Perhaps the parts you need can be found among the wreckage.
The KOTOR's right. This planet's a technological graveyard. I saw dozens of downed ships out there. That disruptor field must have wiped them all out. But where could it be coming from?
Even if we get the stabilizers fixed, we have to find and disable the source of that disruptor field before we can take off. Otherwise, we'll just end up crashing again.
Yep.
They must have some kind of protection against it, but the Republic fleet won't. We have to find a way to disable that disruptor field, or the Sith will slaughter them.
Beep, boop, beep.
T3's picking up massive power fluctuations on the ship's sensors. They seem to be coming from some type of large stone structure to the east. It looks like some kind of ancient temple.
Okay, I thought we needed, let's check it out.
Good idea. If that temple's generating power, it probably has something to do with that disruptor field.
Hey, don't forget about Bastila, guys. We still have to rescue.
I only hope we're not too late. Bastila has been Malak's prisoner for a long time. If he can turn her to the dark side, she will join him.
Bastila will never
I
turn
fear
to...
Bastila will find the lure of the dark side difficult to resist. She is strong in the Force, but she's also impulsive, willful, and proud, as you once were, Revan.
If Bastila joins Malak, then she'll suffer the same fate as he
Let us
does.
hope it does not come to that.
Well, if Bastila's on the Starforge like you think, Jolie, then we can't rescue her until we disable that disruptor field. The sooner we investigate that temple to the east, the better. We can probably find the wreckage of a downed ship along the way. And if we're lucky, we can salvage some stabilizers from it to get off this planet.
I hope everything works out as smooth as you make it sound, Karth.
Well, so do I, Mission. So do I.
Okay, let's go. Who's coming with me? Definitely another Jedi. Either Jolie or... And we need a shooter. Salbar's a level 16 shooter. Mission's a level 15 shooter. And Car. Ugh, I have not used Port Canderous at all very much in the... I think we still don't use Canderous. We'll bring Mission. Alright, Mission. So she's currently using a Zabrak Twisted. It is a 310, but with a plus two bonus. Ooh. That's a Mandalorian. 411? Jesus, that's actually really good too. $313? Oh, that's not a weapon. That's a... $6.9. Oh, I think she's maxed it on that. So, enchanting 5/5, resistant to fire, combat 4/5, This is really good, so maybe she should wear Darth Brandon. Darth Brandon's fiber mesh is 7/5 immune to mind affecting. That's cool. Yeah, I think Darth Brandon she gets to be. Sith energy shield. She doesn't need strength. She needs... Well, I give her a little bit of strength if it matters. I mean, I should... Level up. Attributes. Dex, baby. Skills. So she's max skilled. We are getting a very high level mission. Like, this is the advantage of mission and like some of these other characters, these scoundrel characters, over like just straight Jedis. They have...
Your wish?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Your wish?
Sure.
All right, we're crash landed here, dudes. Rakata, baby. Let's look around. Oh, whoa. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Double uh-oh. You defeated the murderous animals. We thank you, man, for saving us. Well, has not been so time. We would have been in great danger. We thank you for saving us. What are you doing here? We crashed here when we were mining a survey vessel and encountered some strange sort of energy field that disrupted our engines. Our ship sank far out to sea, but a handful of us were able to make it to the island. Where are the rest of your companions? Many of them have been killed at the hand of the local. A few tried to swim to one of the closer islands, but we have not heard from them in many days. Of the 10 of us remain here, we 2 are the only... wow. They attack any that come across. They are barbaric savages and feast upon the bodies of the dead. Wow. The only who crash who can hold them up are the Mandalorians, and we dare not go near them. Okay, so there's Mandalorians here too. Mandalorians here? Yes, more than you might think, although that we may because they aren't easily as killed as easily we are. With their weapons, they raid and kill the other survivors and can. Okay. They seem to have some sort of invisibility or light cloaking system that hides them. Where are they? They are north of here with a large temple structure. So I wasn't sure. There's stuff in 2 that I thought like maybe that's in 2. Natives will find us and kill us. When you get to one of the other ones, that would be the best choice. The others have not returned. Okay. Thank you for the last time, human. I was willing to give him refuge. We're just gonna do a quick run around and see if there's any like random loot. Oh, I love random loot. So we seem well enough, like, equipped right now, since we were able to hold off a full, like, Rakata assault. I'm sure it gets harder, but... Pizza! They have apparently been released on this planet, too. Okay, let's check out these warriors. They have nothing on them. Nothing that tells me what they are. The only reason I know they're Rakata is they literally... Well, first of all, I've played this game before. Second of all, it literally says Rakata warrior for something. Shouldn't it be like unknown warriors? So they don't, like, give shit away? They have nothing on them. And this ship has nothing on it. We're looking for, what, ship parts, right? Although I think I might need to, like, go to... Like, what do we do? We need trapped in a nameless world. You need to find new stabilizers and... Yeah. So there are ship parts we need to find. Wait, which way have we been? Up. Let's go down. I don't know which way is which. We need to find the Mandalorians and the temple. Oh, apparently my controller died. I think these are the batteries I brought up here from like a couple days ago, just because like it was, you know, warning me of this. Oh, yeah, that's cool. This kind of overlooks. Maybe that's where they were looking at us from when they... Temple... Okay, so that's the temple. Which was... I thought so, because they literally said the Mandalorians are up to the north. So let's go talk to the Mandalorians first. North Beach, okay. So we will put a save down. None of this was hard, but we will put a save down. We will not be completing the game because I forgot. Like, I was thinking we went right from there to the star thingy. But no. It's, we have to do all of... And if I grind it, I could. I mean, like, it's... You could probably do this in a few hours, but, I mean, why? Let's just take some time. Stay your weapons, interloper. You are not here to battle for blood. We are bringing an invitation from the one great champion of the Rakata. Kata, what is...
You understand these aliens?
Of course.
Of course. You must have come here and learned their language in your search for the secrets of the Starforge, back when you were still Revan.
You have used strange magics and weapons to slaughter our raiding partners, interloper. You have bathed in their blood of fierce Rakatan warriors. The battle has impressed the one, and he has wishes the audience. Okay. Alright, take us to the one. They literally have Rancor with them, don't they? Or those Tesseract, I can't remember. Hello, Mr. The One. Somehow I knew we would meet again. Even when you vanished, I knew you would not forget the vow you swore to me. Okay? When my scouts told me, a great warrior from the sky slaughtering or raiding with mysterious powers and magics, I knew it had to be you had at last returned. Your words are confusing. I recognize you. You are the one called Revan, and you are the one who came here before you in Malak and one who served you. I promised to slay our enemies in exchange for your aid and swore destiny to the elders. And you bring our sister. Are you staying with me? I believe you, Revan. I sense there is something different about you, something that has changed. You are not the same as you were before. Yet the power magic, what you call the Force, is still within you. And you can still destroy the elders and fulfill your vow. What is this vow exactly? You vowed to kill the elders and bring us secret knowledge they protect. In exchange, we promise to use the lost knowledge to help enter. Okay. When you vanished, we thought you had forgotten us, or you'd be killed by the elders. Now that you have returned, our alliances still hold. Destroy the elders. I suppose that if you say it's true, you cannot remember. Very well, Revan. I will help you understand, and you will destroy the Elders' tribe and fulfill the oath you swore to us long ago. Awesome. You arrived with Malak, your servant, 3 galactic standard years ago. My scouts saw your ship plummet to the Earth, and they went to loot the crash site. They tried to take you prisoner, but you unleashed your magic and what you called the Force upon them. Seeing your power, they bowed before you and brought you here to me. They used your power, you used your power to rip the Rakata language from my mind, even as you drove basic into the skulls so we could help you with your quest to find something called the Star Forge. But the answer you sought lay within the temples of the ancient, and we could not help you enter the temple. The elders alone hold the secrets, guarding them with their very lives. I know nothing of the disruptor field, but throughout this history, tribe ships have fallen from the sky. It has always been that way, though in recent generations it had become more frequent. With little understanding of such magic to make metal fly, but the scouts rush to take whatever they can and carry from the crash sites in hope that they may one day unlock these secrets. This was how we acquired our Rancor warbeasts. Several young specimens were recovered from the crashed vessels. We raised them to adulthood, training and breeding them to be loyal beasts of war. I need repairs for my ship. That I cannot help you with, although we have recovered many strange devices from the sky ships that crashed into the Earth. Their use is a mystery to us. As a show of good faith, we allow you to search the stores of our tribe and take whatever you bring. Fine. In exchange, I know you will destroy the... Okay. Tell me about the Temple of the Ancients. There's little I can tell you about the temple. I know that the secret of our ancestors is contained within, but the temple itself is barred to us. When last you were there... Hey, James 35. Hope you're having a good day. Or James 2 35. You sought ancient knowledge and a way to escape but only the elders know the bypass the barrier surrounds it. Destroy them and bring back the secrets to us, and we will help enter the temple. That was our agreement. Hey, hope you're having a great day. We're playing KOTOR 1, and we have just landed on Rakata Prime, I think is the planet. We just encountered the Rakata. Tell me about the elders. The elders guard the ancient secrets within their compound. Within their compound is the knowledge of power and magic, including that knowledge of how to enter the temple itself. And thanks for the follow, L&D Generate. I have lost many warriors storming the gates of their compound, but they use weapon of light and fire against us. and they may not even our war beasts are not strong enough to breach our defense. Oh, the KOTORs are amazing. I played KOTOR 1 and 2 a few years ago, and with the light side runs, and always trying to come back to them and guard their ancient. Okay, one second. Let me get through. But no matter how many tortures inflict upon them, they will never reveal their secrets. They fear the knowledge and willing to surround us. And I always kind of wanted to come back and do a dark side run. I kind of stopped streaming for a little bit. Then I came back with my favorite game, which is the obviously definitely related to KOTOR 1 at least, with the Mass Effect series, which BioWare, obviously a lot of, especially Mass Effect 1 is seen, the roots of Mass Effect 1 are seen in this game, and then obviously it continues on. And then I'm like, what am I going to play next? There were other things I wanted to play, and they kind of fell through because they weren't exactly what I was enjoying. And so I'm like, let's throw KOTOR on and do that dark side run. And so that's what we're doing. And I'm really, really enjoying it. Yes. But I didn't do it this time. So, yes, and there's Jade Empire as well. I've never played Jade Empire. I should. Is Jade Empire very much like KOTOR 1? I mean, if for people who played it, I've heard it's good. But a lot of like youngins would not want to necessarily play it because it like KOTOR, it's a little clunky, I can say. Elders are in the few number. You can get past the end. You could surely slaughter them all, and then you can bring back the knowledge to the guard. Okay, cool. My first playthrough, and I made a mistake, but my first playthrough, I did get light side. I did do a light side path for the Sand People. Yes, you get into Sand People clothing. You take HK-47, who can translate. You go and talk to them, and they give you stuff. Then I got every other base you go to, you can like go into. So I accidentally killed them all last time. You can go into like their lockers and stuff, and nobody really cares. Apparently, the Sand People care. So yeah, I ended up I don't know if I got dark side point because I think they just attacked us. But this time I just went all out murder them, which was a fun change. So where is this information? Is there some kind of computer? Computer? That is a word our prisoners have used when we have forced them to explain to us. They've said this computer was some kind of thinking machine. More magic we cannot understand. Before they died, some prisoners did speak of such a machine inside their compound, but I do not believe it has anything to do with the secrets of they are trying to protect. Why do you think that? There was one prisoner, an elder, whose mind broke beneath our tortures. He raved ancient rituals, lost powers, and forgotten secrets. Unfortunately, most of his dying screams made no sense. Okay. Maybe I will try it. As I say, I mean, the worst case scenario, if I try Jade Empire, which I get free, because I'm pretty sure it's on Game Pass. But I don't know if it is. If not, I'll buy it. It's not a big deal. It'd be like $3 or something. Certain the ancient tomes will allow me to unleash what it has. The elders bring me back a book, and I will use the knowledge to help you. Okay, perfect. Okay. I'm looking for the Mandalorians, dude. Perfect. So where is... Okay, we're just in the... They brought me to the settlement, so I don't know. Okay, I don't want to open up the Rancor pits. I think if we... I remember last time I think I betrayed them and we had to like fight all these Rancors and stuff. Oh, nice. Oh, really? Oh. There are, I mean, it really, I mean, there are some glitchy stuff in this. I mean, there's glitchy stuff in every game. I mean, I've been playing off-stream Oblivion, the remaster, and, I mean, they kept all their glitchiness to it. People were going, like, things don't, like, my game runs better than, like, say, other people who are playing this game, and that's only because I'm playing it on an Xbox as opposed to PC. The PC, probably a better version because you can add mods and whatever. It's hard to, it's not like it's hard to get it running, but it crashes a lot on PC. So, but I mean, as I say, to each their own. I don't really care what Rakata say. I'm looking for named Rakata or, you know. If you can get Jade Emperor anywhere but Steam ID, recommend, because the Steam, it comes broken. Yeah, I mean, normally when I'm looking at older games like that, if I'm going for PC, I would go with GOG, because often GOG, similar price, same thing. I mean, they're like, but GOG often has like fixes and mods either already incorporated into their versions of the game, or they have that like they have that file to do down, and it's really, GOG tends to make it easy. And I like easy mode. I'm not... The one has said you must be... Okay, that's fine. I think I slaughtered all these people last time, but I don't remember. Their city's pretty useless, if I remember. Like, you can walk around the city. It's literally just random Rakata saying pretty much the same shit. Yes, and I mean, that's why using, if you can get them on, like, Xbox, I have an Xbox One and an Xbox Series X, and you're able to back thing, they emulate their own games well, and I'm sure the PlayStation, because there is PlayStation, the newest PlayStation has emulation. I don't have the 5. And sites like GOG make it easier, but they are not, unfortunately, like, perfect. Greetings, Revan. I am Gajarshi, Lore Master of our tribe. I am a keeper of one of our histories, the chronicles of the conquest of the One. Oh yeah, you're the Lore Master. What do you do? Memorize the books? The position of Lore Master is a sacred and respected one among our people. We are the keepers of the histories, the ones who pass down the traditions of our people. But also, sadly, there's a lot of games that are just lost. I'm here to chronicle the conquest and achievements of One. I have followed his exploits for many years, and yours as well. Mine? Yeah, the last time you came to the island, the One had just arrived with his army, and he spoke then, and now you told me of your travels and stories of the worlds and beyond ours. Perfect. You spoke of a magical force you wielded, which gave you the power over the elements. But then you left us and went back to the stars, never to be heard of again. We wondered what could have had happened to you, but what could have went wrong, but could do nothing against you or the elders. You know. Yeah, I mean, as I say, that is really cool. The unfortunate thing about, and this is in anything, hi, how's it going? Is that certain games just are never coming. Anything with like that are like, because there are some games that are like licensed games, you know, like Marvel games, Jaws games, that kind of thing. Once they kind of go out of print, those things are gone. And there are some good versions of the. Maybe not great games, but fun. Like, I really remember the Marvel Ultimate Alliance games. And if you can't find them in, like, disc You can't. There was a Jurassic Park game I used to play on I think it's a PlayStation 2 game, Operation Genesis. Very fun. I mean, obviously the new modern things, Jurassic Park or Jurassic World, whatever, are more updated versions, but I just kind of like, sometimes simpler is better. Sometimes you get too complex in these like park building games, and they're just fun to play like those ones. They're kind of gone for good unless you're willing to pirate, emulate, and even if you're willing to pirate, they're not necessarily working thing. Sorry, did I say this? It doesn't matter to me your path to choose. History flows in the mysterious ways. Oh, okay, yes. What do you consider? What is considered like? Is people? 1 second. I'll wait till he starts to. You dead, gone, memory show. Okay. I played last time and people were like, oh, you're like canon, like you, or at least canon is like I was male Revan in the first one, and then I was like a female in the second one, and people were like, oh, that's kind of canon. I'm like, I didn't know. I'm like, that might be people's opinion. What is light-sized canon? Is male or female canon? I don't know what like canon is considered for. I mean, from my understanding, there is no canon, but people consider things canon. Even in Mass Effect, people are like, now that there's going to be a fourth one, they consider this to be a canon. Also, with a bunch of people in the who are very interested in BioWare and these kind of games, what are your opinions, excitement, whatever, or disappointment in a remaster of KOTOR 1, the one that's being like basically rebuilt? It's not being Oblivion where they're putting a fresh coat of paint on top of it, which I wouldn't be against either. But okay, nice. I did not know that if there is actual canon. And then the second thing being the fact that there is that could they make a KOTOR 3? And when you come to canon, it's canon for the game, not canon for the Star Wars overall universes now, because now I don't think any of this stuff is actually canon, but they have brought some of the names into canon. I mean, that's what my understanding. Like Revan and Malak existed as Dark Lords, and that's all that's kind of known in the canon, in the Star Wars canon. But for the game canon, I mean, we're talking canons a lot. What would you like to know? Tell me how people came to be. In the times before most ancient history, there was nothing you could call the Rakata people. There were unintelligent proto-Rakata wandering the surface of this world. So Rakata are from this world, which makes sense. Spawned from the womb of this world, they were gifted with the brilliance and thought, but not tempered with the wisdom to use it. When the gods of the sky spoke to them, the surface and the ground shook and heaved in the fire races. I'll read that in a second. And they fled beneath the ground to escape the calamity that dwelled there for some time. At last, the gods spoke to them in their dreams of the surface and the light. And they re-emerged from the ground and found the land much changed around them. Gone were the plains and the valleys that they had known. Instead, there were islands stretched across the breadth of the world. The world had been remade for them by the gods and the skies, and they gave their thanks in fear and gratitude. Tell me okay, so technically the Old Republic... Yes. Well, I understand that Old Republic is sort of a branch off of this, and they've went in. I've never played that game. I'm not a big MMO guy, but I was always thinking about maybe just trying it out, because it has good lore in it. I might, but I had also heard that there was a KOTOR. Yes. Okay. Cool. I didn't know the names, but yes, that's kind of cool. I guess that's when I did last time, and I went KOTOR when I went male, female. People were like, "Oh, you're doing it," and I'm like, "No, I just wanted to do that." Tell me the gods you mentioned. The world is ruled by gods, and earth and the sky, both living and dead. When the sky remade in the world, the gods of the earth had sheltered and protected Rakata, were gone, were dead, of asleep, and have not been heard from again. Nor do the gods of the sky listen to our pleas any longer, although we still see their lights and gleams in heaven. So we mortal Rakata are left here to our own devices to make the future we demand of ourselves. Okay. Cool. This is all lore. I love lore. And I know the lore, but I kind of go... Yes, but I don't know if any of that is still considered Star Wars. I don't even know if Knights of the Old Republic is considered Star Wars, like, legends or actual canon. It might be. I just don't know. I would think it would be. But I mean, they often, Disney, now that they bought it, don't want all that to be, like, there was a lot that they brought in. We're going to talk about Disney and Star Wars real quick. That people are like, this should all should be canon. And I'm like, it really pigeonholes Disney in their, like, creativity if you have everything be canon, because and the viewers, I mean, because how many books did they put out that some good, some bad, whatever, that just really would pigeonhole people, like, and that would, hey, if you can't watch this movie if you haven't read these 17 books in the past. Yes, no, the comics aren't. From my understanding, the 9 movies are canon. Obviously, the current TV shows are all canon. And I don't even know if Jedi Apprentice, whatever, the newest video games that are actually brought out by Disney, they might be canon, but I do not know. But I'm good with canon to the game, and I'm actually interested in that because I don't know enough about these games. I'm more of a Mass Effect guy, but I love this game, and I'm really loving it. Back in the days of First Awakening, our people rose to the ground, broke the cannon. I love Star Wars in general. Our people spread to the far islands, on all the islands. I understand that too, but it really depends on which ones you think. There are movies in that second series that I like better than the first series. I mean, feed their presence. Burning the cultures of the world in an orgy of violence. Yes, I agree. I mean, I am old, so I was brought up before, I just say, the first 1,000 years of darkness before the light, the first empire rose in blood in the past. That was like the Rakata Infinite Empire, right? I'm going to tell a story. I remember Star Wars for me, it would be on, like, TV every once in a while, like, and it was called Star Wars. They never called it A New Hope until, I can't remember when they switched that over. They wanted to put titles, so there was Star Wars. I remember seeing, I was very young. I was probably like 6 or something. I saw Return of the Jedi, or not Return of the Jedi, Empire Strikes Back, and I did see Return of the Jedi, both in theaters with my dad. Yeah, so I mean, like though that is the best series for sure. But yeah, I mean, there are parts of the second. There are parts of like 1 to 3 that I like, and there's parts of 7 to 9 that I like, but they're not ideal. They're not great. And when watching things like The Mandalorian, Andor, And even some of the cartoons, you just see that there's a lot of good stuff in there that they you know, that you wonder how the writing got so, not bad, but it's hard to make a movie when you have so much story, so they try and jam it all together and you get squash. Destroyed chaos, anarchy in the islands. It seems that time and darkness descended upon us that would never end. But the strong nation of survivors endured on the other smaller islands near the Ecuador. They had not forgotten the oldest traditions, and those who learned from the gods of the earth while they dwelt beneath the surface. Taking this knowledge of the elders and passing the wisdom and skill to the next generation by eating their flesh, they built the cultural unravels throughout the history, the greater, even more vaunted than the Republic. For millennia, the Empire stood, uniting many islands of our world in one cohesion unit, each generation passing its strength on to the one that followed. By fate, was unkind to the great Grikata, the first ones of our kind to rise above savagery to create true. Okay, cool. Yeah, she's just kind of standing there. I don't think. What happened to your first emperor? Yeah, I know. Our skin was hardened, turned to black at the time our people spent beneath the surface, but always at the fringes of society, the rumors of those colors. I don't think we get the true lore until we get into the temple. No worries. Have a good day. Thanks for the lurk. Thanks for the talk. I love anybody who loves these games or these kind of games. I loved learning about them. I know a lot about Mass Effect. I can always learn more. I know some about this stuff. I can definitely learn more. In studies we have examined, there were much fighting and death, and fires and burned and bright and hot and melted. Also scattered in the fragments of records, we have heard of people being found, people unlike the Rakata, but taking our form, who waged a monumental war that tore the civilization apart. What was this? Okay, so these guys do not know. That's a lot of talking. You have so much. Why do they have repair kits? These guys have no actual technology. They've taken this shit off other people. Okay, thank you for your being, you guys are just ricotta. Okay. Yeah, it's a problem, and I say that happens a lot in this game, more so than I can say in Mass Effect or. Is that you just get in very big, very long. I mean, it's voiced, but it's voiced in an alien language, so I still have to read. It's like, damn you. Okay, we need to figure out where we are, because I need to figure out where the Mandalorians are, because that's what I wanted to do next. But maybe they're by the temple. Nope. Cutscene. To Central Beach. Young Rancor, War Leader Garn. You are a great warrior now, it seems. You came before and defeated us, and now do so again. What do you want? If you are a great warrior as you appear, then perhaps you can help us as well. There's been many attacks on our island recently by blue and red armored warriors against our scouts. Mandalorians. If that is the name for them, then yes. I have given the task of rooting out these forces, but as you can see, I have failed. Failed both times. Failed both the one, failed both the one who gave me the command and the dozens of warriors who accompanied me and did not return. Okay, I'll find those Mandalorians. These killers have made their base of sorts near the entrance to the temple itself. Okay. Our scouts can no longer travel safely in that area. Okay. Both are interested lies in their death, and there have been many wrecks on the crash into this world. Many of the items in the vessels have been some use to them. If you could bring them back, the heads of their leader, I would show you one of the better caches. I'm gonna be friends with these guys. I mean, I'm in no need to randomly gather dark side points. I'm dark. I don't need to I don't need to push it for like stupid reasons. I like story, and I want to do stuff for story reasons for now. Okay. I want this whole map. I don't know if there's any more areas to go. I don't think there is. I just want to like make sure the map is filled out. The map is filled out. There's one way to go. Well, two ways, but I just came from the one way, and that's just a happy Rancor boy just hanging around. Fair enough. Okay, so.
What?
Yes.
What? Yeah, what? Let's just get a little bit of that going on. So having missions kind of cool. She's not as strong as HK, but she is a good shooter. She has a lot of cool abilities. Maybe not. I mean, HK is another one, but I mean, we can heal her with like heal spell. Okay, we're back. That's it. They said they were north. Maybe I'm just thinking the wrong. Maybe I just misunderstood what they were talking. So now we need to go to temple. That was a lot of talkie talk. So I don't think this game saves the talkie talk. I don't think it cares, but I'm going to, because you keep getting it over and over. None of it really matters. It's lore. It's good lore, especially when you're like a Star Wars fan and you're like, hey, I want to, like I think running like an RPG, like running like the Star Wars Edge of the Empire, where people have to come to Rakata Prime or whatever, would be kind of cool. Oh. Something. Oh, Rancors aren't that good.
What is it?
Huh?
Yes?
Okay, fair enough. I thought Rancors were better than that. Oh yeah, this is just a Rancor fight. There's just tons of these little screwballs. You just keep healing me, please.
Yes?
Yes.
Alright, so Rancors can be a little tough. I mean, if they don't. Wait, okay, so in my opinion, you just need 3 characters. 1 melee, 2 is a range character rather than its force powers or guns. Yes. And 3 is a skill monkey. Yeah, I have 2 what you would call skill monkeys. And Mission is one of them, HK is the other. They both are very good at like certain securities and stuff like that. So, I mean, yeah. So I guess I'm following that pattern. I kind of use her as the same thing. So she's both my quote skill monkey and my shooter. And HK has the same thing, has the same role. He's a shooter. He also has he has advanced flamethrower. He's a little bit better, but we're going South Beach. South Beach, baby! I don't know where I'm supposed to be going. I don't want to Google too much right now. I don't really care. Okay. I don't know what... There's something here we're going to learn. We learn this via somewhere else, I think. So I'm not going to do it yet. Yeah, I same thing. I like 2 hitters. 2 hitters. At least 1 force. But once I got the force, or once I had like once I had like Jedis, it's like it's hard to take non-Jedis. Like the problem with the problem with Jedis is they are in fact not skill monkeys. They're really hard to level up Jedi characters with. Oh fuck. Keep me up! Keep me up! Why am I so freaking... Oh my god, get out of this goddamn... I've also not been using my shields as much as I should be. Or am I stopping? He's elite. Apparently Johnny is like... She isn't taking hardly any damage. Mandalorian head. Battle stimulant. Mandalorian power shield. Repair kit. So a lot of these guys had remains. That's cool. Okay, so what does this stuff do? I like his dueling shield. Mandalorian power shield. Using this item consumes 1 charge. I guess I'll use it. Whatever. Let's put a save down. What I'm trying to find is I swore there was like armor you could use most, if not all, of your force powers in. That was better than like Master Jedi, but I don't know if there. I don't know if maybe I'm just misremembering. Do I go in this temple? Is this the temple? Oh, Wild Rancor. Yeah, he's not hard. Hey, dude. Fighting Wild Rancors is a good idea. Just try and... That's 600 XP. That is why. Also, as I say, I think having an ideal crew is a lot more important when you're playing at a higher level. I am not playing a high level, like high risk, high reward. Oh, there's a force shield here, isn't it? Alright, cool. That's... So... I'm gonna go the other way. I'm gonna go... I know. The good thing about Rancors is they're kind of stupid, so they're just... Even those Tekkarat guys in the that you got in the other planet were a lot harder than these dudes. So I'm sure we're gonna run into some more Mandalorians. Probably over here. Wait, did I need to use that? Did I not? So I tried to use this. The Mandalorians appeared. Did I? Did they just appear, or did I need to? So I'm trying to remember if I needed to actually do anything here. No, that just triggered the Mandalorians and whatever else happened. I did get a Mandalorian head, but is that what he needed? Oh, apparently that is. Okay. Cool. I thought we had... See, because I might also be confusing this one from 2. And I'm like... Because there's Mandalorians in 2, if I remember, as well. And I'm like... But I swear that's not on this planet. I swear that's on, like, Mandalore. But I don't know. I mean, there's so much I'm forgetting about this game, which in a good way, in an absolute. Do not say that's like I wish I remembered. No, I do not wish I remembered. I'm glad I forget because I get like it reminds me that there's surprises I can still find. There are literally missions I did that I know I didn't do last time. Like all that Jenda Hardian stuff I just kind of skipped last time.
Yes.
Yeah?
Partially because it brought, that was very dark and very, dark Jedi type stuff, which is great. Where do I need to go back to? Oh, back to there, yeah. I'm forgetting there. Okay, we'll do this first. Because they said they're going to help me, so might as well get their help, and the Mandalorians are dead. I guess that's it for the Mandalorians. Because I remember, a big Mandalorian, base, and, Mandalorians you could, kind of be friends with, at least for a time. I mean, you probably could murder them later, kind of like I did with the Sith. But yeah, I mean, what I'm expecting is I want to go through here, and if there's some sort of trial or some sort of thing, I will pause it and save it there. Hey, dude, I want the captain. Where is he? You've returned. Have you managed to slay aliens? They are dead. Here's her head. Thank you for what you have done. The souls of my warriors can rest in peace now. And with his head, I can gain his strength so that we may overcome. Oh, you're gonna eat it, aren't you? And now, for the reward ever promised. Oh! I found these searching amongst the wreckage. I don't know what they do, but I hid them here quite some time. Okay, thank you, dude. We got a thermal shield generator, a Verpine prototype shield, a Verpine alloy mesh, a thermal detonator, some mines, and some advanced med packs. Thank you, dudes. So is that any of that stuff good for a mission? Because everybody else can't really use. That's the biggest problem with using Jedi is they are limited. She's using Darth Bannon's stuff. Verpoint, she needs heavy, and it's good. It's really good, but she can't use it. We also have Sand People clothing, I guess. No, you couldn't. They were after Gaffy sticks, so just random Sand People clothing. And save. Okay, so I guess we have to go the other way. And I'm going to just charge in and see what happens. Because I'm not, for the most part, I'm trying to not use any walkthroughs. I will go to a walkthrough and go, or not a walkthrough, but like, hey, how do you do this? That's fine. But I want to like see if I can figure it out myself. And maybe the Mandalorians are ahead. Maybe there is a Mandalorian base ahead. Where is she, Mission?
Yeah?
What is it?
Oh, she's just getting here.
Sure.
Thank you. Alright, onward. So do the Rancors... I think the Rancors also respawn, which is good. I mean, having some respawning enemies that are relatively easy to kill and, like, good at giving experience points, good leveling technique. And, like, I like that in a game. You don't want to get to any point in any game, especially a role-playing game, where you can't grind to be able to get past things. Obviously, I'm not worried. I'm playing on like the lowest level or very low level. I can't remember. I don't really care. But maybe the Rancors do not respawn. Whatever. So I'm thinking this is the only way to go. So we go this way. We'll go through and we'll save before we do this. Because I don't know what we're doing. My God, Jujan. You smelling the flowers, girl? So my last playthrough, the latest one I have is 30 hours. I didn't do a lot of back and forth on planets. I was very straightforward. I don't know if we die here. Maybe this is where we get to the Mandalorians? I don't know. Rancor. Rancor. What? Thank you, Johnny. You're doing very good. Jelani, whatever her name is.
Yeah?
Your wish?
Yes?
Huh?
Yes.
How do you pronounce her name? I didn't have her in my... I wasn't using her for a while because this... Mission Juhani. Juhani. Sorry. Juhan. Or Juhani. Juhani or Juhani. Okay. I don't know. This really reminds me of there's literally a planet in Mass Effect 1 that is like this. I mean, but instead of walking around it, you're driving through it. Save game. This seems like a test, and it seems like one I'm going to instantaneously fail. Okay. You are not Rakata. What is your business here, off-worlder? I have come... I seek the Starforge. You are Revan. The council wishes to speak with you. You may enter. Okay, perfect. I don't really know what the good side is in this one. Is it the young Turks or these dudes? We are the Elder Council. Did you not expect to see you? We did not expect you. We thought you had betrayed us. Is that some type of test, Revan? Some type of trick? You came here seeking our aid, and you came in search of the way to enter the Temple of Ancients. You claimed to be seeking a way to destroy the Starforge, and we were foolish enough to believe you. Unaware of your true nature, we helped you enter the temple. But you betrayed us, Revan. Instead of destroying the terrible legacy of our ancestors, you just unleashed the evil of Starforge upon the unsuspecting galaxy. Once more we ask you, why reason have you returned, Revan? A fool. My mind changed. All memories were lost. It changed. I am not the one who wants with. They say that the experiences of the past define us and make us who we are. If it is true that you have lost your memories, then perhaps you have changed. But how are we to know this is not a trick, Revan? I cannot prove. I cannot. There. We sense you mean the words. Okay, my persuasion skill, but I don't know what's offsetting it. Maybe being the dark side. Revan, you must prove that you've changed. How can I prove that? Recently, some of our scouts were captured by the One. Most of them were brutally slaughtered, but we have informed the ones they were using imaginative torture to force the scout to reveal everything he knows about our tribe. And once the One is done with him, the scout will be executed like the others. You can prove yourself change risk by risking your own life to rescue our scout. We would prefer if you find some other one. Alright, we're gonna try this way. This is different. This guy's awesome. This guy's like immune to freaking everything. All right, we need to look around. Ooh, gong! Elder Droid. It's not that the droid is old, it's the droid belongs to the elders. Alright, so we're not doing any of this shit. We're literally just gonna slaughter these dudes, as we were asked to do. We have to slaughter one of the groups, I'm pretty sure, so we're just gonna pick these ones. How do we free these dudes? KHK. Thank you for freeing us. We have early great gratitude of Rakata. Why have you freed us? I work for the One. The One. He sent someone back to us. I knew he would. I shall return to the One and tell you what you have done. Nice. Thank you for saving us. Go, go, go to the One. We are the good guys. These evil elders. Keeping knowledge from people. Oh, that was... Gong. Gong. Sorry, this might be the funner way to do it. You can literally, like, some of these guys are just not, they're just like guys. And like my Force Lightning like instantaneously like murders them. I mean, I guess we did the same thing with Sand People. There were Sand People who weren't like very good at, like, they weren't warriors. It makes me feel bad, like, killing Elder Rakata, just because it sounds like we're killing, like old people. Just the one? Does it bother anybody that they have all these things and they're kind of useless, because like most of them are useless? We'll come back to this. I want to do the corridor first. I mean, in reality, the Rakata are like a dark side using people. I mean, or at least they were. They enslaved the galaxy. I think, you know. Like, this isn't, there's, we're kind of in a moral gray area. There. Alright, cool. We will go back to the other base and make sure that they help us. But yeah, I think I saved it. That's what happened last time. I killed the other base and like had to fight the Rancors and stuff like that. I'm sure there's something like that here. Whether it's the droids or the... But I'm so good against droids because I remember my last playthrough, I'm like going, Destroy Droid is like overpowered at certain points. Ancient Tome. Ooh, didn't we need this for something? I probably can't read it, but let's go. Ancient Tome. Ancient tome. This manuscript appears to be a collection of historical and religious writings from the height of the Infinite Empire's power. It describes the details. Fair enough. We're going to keep pushing. Rakatan computer room. Oh, yeah. Ooh, is this where you get information? Access to auxiliaries is restricted to Rakata or approved servants. Slave me. Logical. User speaks the language of the Rakata in order for him to serve them. User added. Notice further can be obtained from the main archives in the temple surrounding the demo. Bypass the energy temple. My archives are ready for information retrieval and download the remote data pad storage. Please select the topic. Okay, let's go 1, 2, 3. I'm looking. Searching. You see, being locked in the Temple of the Ancients. Seal the information away to prevent the technology from falling into the wrong hands. How can I get into the temple? Searching, retrieving information. The shields constructed by the elders to guard the temple are controlled by the summit from the summit of a structure. Anyone inside the temple can be temporarily shut down the shields. There is only one way to gain access from the outside. The shields are designed to a lower response to a ritualist chant. Detailed. Okay, so yeah, I bring the other. Yeah. Ancient text by which I have. To protect the secrets of the temple, the chant will only be spoken by Rakata. No other species can create the proper intonations that will trigger the shield deactivation. So I have to pick a side. Which I did. Searching error. No information on Starforge detected. Alright, we're good. So we need to go talk to the other Rakatans. Rakata? Yeah, I think it's Rakatan. They will come with us to the temple, do some cheering, and damn, I'm getting hungry. I've been doing 2+ hours right now, so I think I'm getting close to my limit, and we will do into the temple. We're gonna go back. I'm going to go back to the Rakata, the one village. We will then. I do like the fact that these guys are respawning. I need them. Probably the best place where a lot of respawns are is that Tatooine, with the creatures and the sand people for a certain point. Levels. Okay, so she's got the good one, okay? Feats. Yeah, I don't know if I can get my feats up. But we'll see. She only gets skills. Really? They're all. Oh, she's upped all her 1 point. Oh, Jesus. Oh, yeah, we'll save them for next time. Yeah, she has massive, like, dex bonuses, which is great.
What is it?
Yes?
So I was going to go everybody using like a certain color of blade. I was using green. I went with like green and 1 yellow because it's sort of, it's Bastula's crystal. So we're being, you know.
Huh?
What is
Sure.
it?
We're sort of, we're out to save Bastula, so we're going to use her crystal. If anything, I should probably be using the purple at this point, since I'm kind of jumping between the red and the blue. But I've always liked the green. So we went to Disney. This is a few years ago, and my daughter was gonna make I was gonna make a lightsaber with my daughter. It was gonna be hers, but like, I mean, somebody had to be in there with her. She wasn't, like, she's only 11 now, so she was probably like 7 or 8, and so we made it. I got her to pick out a bunch of. She picked out a really cool design, and then, like, for color, she wanted blue, but I already have a blue one here, and it's not really my favorite color anyway. I got a blue one from my buddy gave it to me, which is super generous, and it was amazing. Back in the before you could make them, and then so I got a purple one, and it's actually, I really like it. I convinced her for purple, and yeah, it's really nice. Hey, dude. So my assumption is we talk to the leader, we talk to the one, he gives us her stuff, and then Louis? Who's Luo? Are you new? You entered the Elder's compound and returned alive! I knew your magic was strong, but this is amazing. Maybe sometimes I could. Would you teach me, Master? Today, when your task will be done, you'll have time to teach me. Nice. I would. I mean, he seems like a good guy. I mean, trenched in the dark side. I mean, that's always good stuff, right? I mean, so yeah, if I was going to probably do what they wanted me to do, I would probably had to come back here and like murder all these good people. And the only reason these people, you know, they're hated is because they wanted me to go kill those people. Anyway. Other way around. I went the wrong way. I need to go talk to the librarian of truth, or whatever the heck his name is. I think the guy who just literally will not shut up. Is he in this one or is he in that one? He's in that one. Lore Masher. Nope. He's not giving me anything. I guess I can do that later. Any other survivors? You mean others who have crashed in the world, as you have? Yes, there have been others. Others who wield powers like yours. Those weapons split fire and light. They have killed many of our warriors. We have hunted them down if we can. some among them who would prove useful. We cannot take a chance that our lesson state. Okay. I really like the Rakatan concept. The Infinite Empire is a really cool background to the Star Wars universe. If it's actual canon, there probably is some canon. I mean, the canon has to be that before there were a republic and whatever was republic and ongoing Sith wars, there were, and Jedis, there were, there was a galaxy that was fulfilled. Well, it would be one or two things: either nobody went exploring, or which doesn't really, it doesn't work too much because everybody has spaceships and the technology is similar, so everybody kind of evolved at the same time. So that's kind of weird. So the Rakatan Infinite Empire that kind of connects the galaxy makes sense, because then it kind of kick-started all the former inferior slave races, whatever they want to call them, to uprise and do their own stuff. My scouts have reported a great battle at the compound of the Elder. Tell me, Reverend, in your slaughter, did you find the book of recording? Here's the ancient note. Well done, Reverend. Before I can consider the oath fulfilled, I must study the tome. I must see if it truly contains the ancient knowledge. I will have the guards escort you back to here once we have studied the contents. Okay. Cutscene? Into cutscene. I have studied the tome, Reverend. Much of it is beyond me. It speaks often of technology and a form of magic I do not comprehend. The one thing has become clear to me. This tome does not hold the great secrets I was hoping for, although it does contain many rituals. Only one appears to be of real consequences. That was the only tome. All is not lost, Reverend. After studying these books, I did understand that even the elders themselves did not actually possess the ancient secrets. They were only the guardians. The knowledge of the magic and the power is locked away within the temple itself. And the book is key to the temple. It's only the rituals and the tome can lower the shields protecting it. So you know how to get the temple? I now have the rituals to lower the shields. But the temple is guarded by yet another barrier. Only those powerful magic, what you call the Force, can pass through its entrance. None of my tribe, or perhaps any of the Rakata, has this power. Only you can enter the temple, Reverend. But you cannot do it without, you cannot pass the barrier at the entrance. But you cannot get past the shield surrounding the temple. Only the ancient ritual performed by those of pure Rakatan blood can lower the shields. Looks like we still need each other. Yes, you brought this tome to me, as you promised. Now I must trust you again. We will help you enter the temple. In exchange, you will bring forth the great secrets within. A whole new world. My priests can perform the act of ritual whenever you are ready, Reverend. But in accordance with the tradition, with the ritual, you must enter the temple alone. Why do I have to go alone? The temple is a sacred place to the Rakata. Its power is bound by tradition. Okay. Fine, I'll go. If you're ready. Okay, let's do it. Okay, so I have to go alone. But I leveled up. Strength, baby. Feats. I don't know what to put shit into these days. I was saying this. Powers. Do I want the speed? Do I need to send them home, or do I... I don't know. We'll find that out next time. But I'm going to run over there just so I'm there. Just going through the run. Because we're running down a I mean, I'm pretty strong. I don't think they're really gonna push it too hard, any harder than the Tentarax. I mean, I've played this game before. I've won it, so I even know the best strategy for beating Malik. You go around and you kill his fourth slaves yourself, and then and then he doesn't have any way to replenish himself. You just murder him. He's still hard. The whole Starforge is a pain in the ass. I don't even know. With the Starforge coming up, I'm not even sure if I get through the Starforge in a day. Like, that might be it. Starforge itself might be a double stream. But we'll see. So do we have enough content for 2 more streams? Like, after this one? Unknown. Maybe? Because I don't know how big this temple is. I don't remember this temple. And that's where we're going to start off next time. So I am hungry. It looks like it's finally getting nice outside. I'm going to go check on... We did a bunch of planting yesterday. I have more planting to do this week. Not today. It is cold and miserable. There's no point in doing it today. But they're there. They're waiting for me. They got like a nice little campfire down. Put it right at the top. Nice. Where's our time now? 33 hours. So, yeah. We are taking this real slow. We've been going back and forth. It is what it is. Thanks for being here, guys. Hope you enjoy on YouTube and whatever. I upload when I get a chance. Hope to see you back. Like, follow, do all that stuff. More tomorrow? Yeah, I'm thinking tomorrow. Tomorrow seems like the best time. I think tomorrow, and then if we did another stream, we'll get it in on Wednesday, if not, or Thursday, if not Wednesday, if it's just a shorter one, because I will be later on a Wednesday, because I take my mother-in-law shopping on that day. With that said, have a good one, dudes, and hope to see you back.